Hey, my fellow anglers and fishing enthusiasts. Your favorite fishing buddy is back with another crucial forecast, and today we're diving deep into what promises to be an exceptional day on the water across the United States. We're talking about Thursday, October 30th, 2025, a day that's shaping up to be truly special for chasing some hungry fish. Get ready, because I'm going to share some insider tips that'll help you capitalize on the epic fall bite, explaining exactly where to cast, what to tie on, and why. Trust me, you won't want to miss a single cast this week. Let's jump right into the heart of the matter, the most active species and how to target them. First up, the mighty largemouth bass. In late October, these green monsters are really packing on the pounds, getting ready for the colder months ahead. Look for them moving into shallower waters, typically around 5 to 8 feet deep, especially where remaining green vegetation offers cover, or along sharp drop-offs where baitfish are congregating. My little secret for this time of year is using larger, slower-moving crankbaits or jig and trailer combinations. The bass are looking for a substantial meal, so don't be shy with your lure size. Work your bait slowly and deliberately along those weed lines and structure edges. Next, let's talk about those toothy critters, the northern pike. These aggressive predators become particularly active and accessible in cooler waters as they chase schools of baitfish. You'll find them near healthy cabbage weed beds that are still green and close to deep water, as well as around wind-blown rocky points. For pike, a heavy-action casting rod with 50 or 65-pound braid is ideal. Throw magnum-sized inline spinners or large spinnerbaits. They really grab a big pike's attention. And what about the elusive walleye? These fish are also on the move, shifting into shallower areas, especially around gravel or sand flats where baitfish might be spawning. However, as the water cools, they may also be found in deeper water. For them, vertical jigging with minnow-imitating lures or slow-trolling crankbaits along those contours and flats will be highly effective. Early mornings or late afternoons are often prime times. Finally, for some consistent action, let's talk about panfish, specifically crappie. These fun-to-catch species are very active in the fall, schooling up near deeper structure like marina docks, bridge piers, and sunken wood. They'll move between shallow and deeper water depending on the conditions, so be ready to adjust. A light action rod with a small bobber rig using live bait like minnows is a classic choice. Small jigs or grubs will also entice them. Now for the conditions analysis that forms the backbone of our forecast. For October 30th, 2025, across the United States, we can expect generally cooler, crisp autumn air. Average daytime temperatures will likely range from 10 to 21 degrees Celsius, or 50 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit, with northern regions experiencing cooler weather and the southern states enjoying slightly milder conditions. Wind speeds should be light to moderate, typically between 10 and 20 kilometers per hour. Rainfall is expected to be moderate and scattered, though many areas will enjoy plenty of sunshine. Atmospheric pressure tends to be relatively stable during this period of autumn, which is often a good sign for active fish. Water temperatures across U.S. lakes and rivers are steadily cooling, dropping from the upper 70s and 80s Fahrenheit earlier in the fall into the 50s and 60s in many areas, and even into the 40s in the far north. This cooling trend is the primary driver for the fall feed phenomenon. Fish instinctively know winter is coming, and they're focused on packing on calories, leading to aggressive feeding patterns. They'll be following abundant baitfish that are also moving in predictable patterns. And for our lunar influence, October 30th, 2025, falls under a waxing gibbous moon phase. This means the moon is more than 50% illuminated and growing towards a full moon. Many anglers believe that the period leading up to a full moon can stimulate fish activity, especially predatory species, as increased nocturnal light might extend their feeding windows. So, while not the most critical factor, it certainly doesn't hurt our chances. Based on all these factors, my friends, the general activity for fish across the United States will be good to excellent. The cooling water and the fish's natural drive to feed aggressively before winter are the primary drivers. Expect active predators like bass, pike, and walleye to be aggressively chasing bait, while panfish will also be readily available in shallower, sheltered areas. This is not a day to stay home. The consistent temperatures, light winds, and the fish's natural urge to feed make for a fantastic fishing opportunity. So, my friends, get out there and make some memories, cast a line, enjoy the beautiful autumn scenery, and I wish you all tight lines, or as we say, ni chwosta, ni cheshwi. If you found this forecast helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more tips and predictions, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss out. And tell me in the comments below, what are your go-to fall baits and what species are you hoping to catch this season? Share your wisdom.